Good morning, everybody. This is me. I am in my world. You'll see I'm in creative mode. I'm just doing a little excerpt here. I usually don't make a separate creative world to test things in and whatnot unless it's extensive. What I do, because I don't like to have to go back and forth and have to wait and everything, I'm impatient. What I do is I usually find a place to set up things in my regular world that is just for creative stuff, testing or showing, whatever. So what I'm going to do, today's little short, is I'm just going to show how to bring in a text file into a template for the copy and paste gadget, because I have just uploaded my world as of just before I got into this world. So this thing isn't in it yet, but you can do it yourself if you want. But anyway, I've got a text file open with my logistics room that I had made previously uh, in another mod pack. I think it was the evolution mod pack, in fact. So if there are some things missing, like walls and things like that, it's because it's in that mod pack and it has some different things. But this should be just the new create stuff, which that has. Anyway, I don't have it here because I'm not smart enough to know how to switch over to my other screen. I've got my create logistics room.txt file open in Notepad. And what I've done is I have selected edit and select all. And then you go in and you paste, or no, you copy everything in that. You just hit copy. Okay. And then what we do is we go into our template manager here, add in our copy paste gadget, and add in a piece of paper. I've got this here because I've found a place just off from my base. I don't want it in my base because I don't want too much lag. So what you do, hopefully I don't crash my game because I tend to crash things. What you're going to want to do is you want to paste that file that you copied into here. You can get a lot of things off of Pastebin, which has a lot of these things. You just have to know what to look for. All my files are in the link that's in the description of my files lately. That has my world download. It has the files that I've done that I like to pull back in. And it also has a text file that has a list of the mod add-ons, the mods I've added into my pack here. So I'm going to hit paste, and as you can see, you're going to see a floor, you're going to see some stuff here. And paste, and I want to load it into my thing here like that. Okay, it is created that, but I didn't give it a name yet. So we're going to call this create room. That's what I call it. And I'm going to save it, and it's going to put that in here. And I can save this in this world if I ever want to do that. The good thing about this is if you create something and you copy it, and you copy it into thing and you save it into thing, you can make duplicates of it. You just have to get all the pieces, parts for it. But being that this is a way for me to look at things that I built, so I can see how they're put together, I'm just going to creatively put this in somewhere, and I found a little place for that. This is all the things when I first learned how to do all the logistics stuff from Create. This is just the newest, I think it's 6.0 update of the thing of the mod. I watched PolarTT's video on it, and it had all these things, but he didn't show how to do them, so I had to watch and try to duplicate what he had, and that's how I learned how to do this stuff. There's some things I don't quite know yet because I haven't really done them. That's why I have this reference. I don't take anything out of this world in my game. I don't put anything in it. I go there to see if, how to remember how to do something. So we're going to do that in this little short excerpt here, and I'll post this as a separate upload today. Today also I'm going to do a building, Saturday I'm going to do a building video as well as my regular video. So anyway, I've got this now. This should, no, it doesn't have it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this back. Oh, okay, there it all is. So I'm going to load it into the copy paste gadget. You can see, here I'm pointing at my screen like you can see that. You can see here, don't have much energy because I've got to fix that. It's got the create room on it. So if I, whoops, sorry, I'm shaking there a bit. If I go into here, go into materials, should tell me it's got it in there. It's not showing me, but I don't have any energy in here, but I'm in create mode, so it's not going to matter. But I'm going to go ahead and load it up anyway for later, and I've got my handy dandy, yeah, I'm in create mode. I'm not cheating anything, trust me. I don't care what people think anyway. Anyway, I've got my pocket generator, which has my little thing that you put in it, little canister. All right, I'm going to go back. So it's there, and it's very dark in here. That's okay. We're in create mode. And I am going, hopefully, to paste. And you can see part of this where this was. I'm not sure exactly. Whoop, going the wrong key again. What part of this it was, but you can see it is huge. And I'm hoping it will not cause too much trouble here. All right, I'm going to anchor this, and I don't really care what direction it is. I had before, and I've got some lamps in here so it won't spawn all those things. Now, the problem with copying and pasting is the belts will not copy in. You'll have to put belts in. As you can see, it's pretty big. It's going to be bigger than this area. Let me look at my map. Yeah, okay, so I'm going to got it anchored. Materials list, ray trace fluids, replace blocks, hopefully replace the air blocks and cut out some of this stuff. Bind inventory, I'm not sure what that means. Settings menu is where you go in here and you can change what's in here. So I want to change, let's see, I go this way and it only goes 16 blocks, so that's as far as it'll go. Sorry, I'm still scratchy, so I sound awful, and I'm having to force my voice, so I'm just going to leave Z where it is. And what we're going to do, okay, this is where I started. I'm going to bring the Y down a little bit. Okay, Y. Like I said, it's supposed to replace blocks, so I hope it replaces all these blocks with air. I'm not sure. We're going to find out. If not, we may have to do something else. So let's see, this is where I started, and like I said, the belts are gone, but that's easy to replace. So I'm going to go ahead and click on this, and it's in paste mode. Wish me luck. And it's going to build it. As you can see, all right, it is, yes, it is taking things out. Good, good, good. See the floor, it had walls, but I didn't get all the walls. So I put those on those walls. So it's got this. The only problem I had is that when I built this, I did not put this in here. And basically what this was right here, there was a barrel and a frog. And the frog went into this thing. It also does not copy in the chains, but that's okay because we don't really need that. This is going to be a problem with all this. So do I have any ferro flares? I do. Let's see, we're going to put one here. And that should light up over here. Because I don't want any mobs in here. Because I will come over here in regular mode in survival. And see, okay, what did I do here? So let me get rid of this crap. I don't need that. It'll say, okay, right here I had a little opening with an elevator that went up to my main floor. Don't need that because that was just assigned to say, hey, what did you do? And this was just say, okay, how do I set this up? The way he had it. And get rid of that. And we're going to get rid of this. And I set this up because if you are playing Evolution, MC Evolution, and you want to do this, and I have to put all those together, it is set in the config file to not allow this setup to craft. So what you'll have to do is to go into that file, and I have to remember where it is, and I'll put it in the description. Hopefully I'll remember. But basically it's a file that will, hang on just a second, let me see if I can pull it up and just get the, no, it's not in there. In here, no, 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 no. Yeah, it looks like it may have cleared the thing out, but I'll try to, maybe it's in here. No, find it. I'll try to remember to put the thing in here, but it's a file. Oh wait, I know where to get it. Hang on, sec. Just wait a sec. YouTube. No, that's something else. I'll cut. All right, yes. Anyway, I'm back. You need to go or find, because I'm not sure exactly what folder it's in, but you go, if you right click on the thing, in the FTB launcher thing, if you right click on the mod, you can go into finding the where your game is located. You want to go into create-server.toml and you look for where the allows standard crafting, etc. And it'll be set to false. Just change that false to true and save it. Reload your game, and you should be able to do it. That something in there wouldn't allow you to do it. So that's how, if you're playing that pack, if you're playing this pack, the Direwolf pack, you don't have to worry about it. It's already set up for you. I'm going to close out of that, and I'm going to go back into here. So this is my reference. Okay, you see I got the Cheaty Creative Motors in here, and this is my reference. They put the belts over here. That's weird, but it didn't put any chains. All this is chained together, and I may come back in here and chain it back up. That's, oh my gosh, it put the belts in. Nice. This is, yeah, like I said, if you watch his PolarTT's video, I had some things set up here, little entities, the little boxes. Then you'll see he will go through this stuff and show what it is. This over here was for, I'm going to just get rid of that. This was for the shop, which I didn't set up because I'm single player. I haven't done much with these. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. I don't need it. This is, and I haven't done this either. I've never actually used the cannon. It works like the copy paste gadget, the cannon and the little table. No, it won't let me do that table. There's a create table, and I'm just going to cheat one in and put it right here. All right, I went right past it. It's in the second page. But anyway, this is all the create stuff. And things that would not normally be available, you could find in this. We need that little table thing. Oh, I need to set one of those up too, the cuckoo clock. This schematic table, and I'll delete this after I've put it in here. This is just for this room. And this is where you can do schematics just like the, I'll use that, so I'm going to get rid of that. And I'm going to put a waystone in here. And I took this out of my thing. Create room. That's what I call it. So we're going to put that in there. And this is, like I said, this is where I put all this stuff to see. And I will, this has got just a thing underneath it there. I will put in the chains and stuff, but if I need to remember how to do something, because it's obvious I forget things very quickly and easily, how to set this up. There's nothing in these bins, that's why. Whenever you copy and paste something in, anything inside an inventory will not be there. And these are considered inventories. This list is considered an inventory. Anything that's considered an inventory will not have anything here. Like I had a stand here, armor stand. It didn't come back in, and it had the cardboard armor and stuff, which is hilarious to me. Anyway, that's what I wanted to do today. At least at this time, I'll do my regular video, and that's what I wanted you to see. So. We may come back and reference this if I forget, but if not, we'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.